Two laptops, $1,899 and $1,818, but only one makes you question everything you thought you knew about gaming power. Both the Predator Helios Neo and Legion Pro 7i use the Intel Core Ultra 7255HX processor, with 20 cores each. They share a 2.4 GHz base frequency and are built on a 3 nm process, so performance is identical here. You can expect the same multitasking, editing, and coding capability from either laptop based on these specs. Predator Helios Neo scores 3093 and 16562 in Geekbench 6, while Legion Pro 7i posts 3239 and 17,431. These are close enough that you won't notice a difference day to day. Cinebench 2024 single-core is 136 for Predator Helios Neo and 142 for Legion Pro 7i, with multi-core at 1881 versus 1949. The numbers show Legion Pro 7i is technically ahead, but the gap is too small to matter in real use. Choosing the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti means you get a dedicated GPU with 12 GB of VRAM, while the other option offers the RTX 5070, also dedicated, but with 8 GB of VRAM. That extra VRAM on the Legion Pro 7i lets you push higher textures in games and handle larger creative projects without slowdowns. Teraflops are nearly identical at 31.3 versus 31.2, so you will not notice a difference there. Both give you a 16-inch screen, but the Legion Pro 7i uses OLED while the Predator Helios Neo is IPS LCD. That means sharper contrast, deeper blacks, and more vibrant colors for movies, photos, and creative work on the Legion Pro 7i, plus a higher 2560 by 1600 resolution versus 1920 by 1200. You also get a smoother 240 Hz refresh rate on the Legion Pro 7i, compared to 180 Hz on the Predator Helios Neo. Legion Pro 7i gives you 500 nits instead of 400, so sunlight or overhead lights are less of a problem, and that's on top of the display win a moment ago. Neither model offers a touchscreen, so your workflow stays keyboard and trackpad focused either way. Legion Pro 7i adds Dolby Vision HDR, while Predator Helios Neo skips HDR entirely, so movies and highlights pop more on the Legion. You get a glossy finish and 189 pixels per inch on Legion Pro 7i, versus matte and 142 pixels per inch on Predator Helios Neo, so detail is sharper but glare is higher. That's now 3 wins for Legion Pro 7i. But here, Predator Helios Neo gives you a 90 watt-hour battery versus 80 watt-hours, so you can expect more unplugged time before hunting for an outlet. Charging speed is 330 watts for the Helios Neo and 400 watts for the Legion Pro 7i, but both use USB-C, so topping up is straightforward either way. If you need to last a full day away from power, the Helios Neo's extra capacity is what changes your routine. Both the Predator Helios Neo and Legion Pro 7i ship with 16 GB of DDR5 RAM as standard at this price. You can upgrade the memory after purchase on either model, so future multitasking needs are covered equally. There is no difference in base RAM, type, or upgradability between these two laptops. You get 1 TB of SSD storage as standard, using M2 NVMe drives in both Predator Helios Neo and Legion Pro 7i. Both support upgrades after purchase, so you can expand local storage later if your needs grow. There is no practical difference between them in the base configuration at this price. At 2.66 kilograms versus 2.57 kilograms, the difference in weight is small enough not to affect your daily carry. Thickness is nearly identical too, with 26.75 mm for the Predator Helios Neo and 26.65 mm for the Legion Pro 7i. Both use aluminum builds, so the feel in hand and durability will be much the same day to day. Wi-Fi 6E on the Predator Helios Neo and Wi-Fi 7 on the Legion Pro 7i are unlikely to feel different day to day. Both offer Bluetooth 5.4, so your wireless accessories will pair the same way. The Legion Pro 7i's 2 USB 3.2 ports mean you may need adapters for newer gear, while the Predator Helios Neo's USB 4.0 handles more devices directly. Thunderbolt 4 and an audio jack are present on both, so high-speed docks and headphones work either way. Backlit island keyboards and numpads are standard on both, so your layout and visibility stay the same. The Predator Helios Neo offers 2mm key travel, while the Legion Pro 7i gives you 1.5mm. That extra depth means your fingers get more cushion and feedback with every press. Webcams differ. 1080p FHD on the Helios Neo, 1440p QHD on the Legion Pro 7i. But for typing comfort, the camera spec won't change your day. Neither model includes a fingerprint reader, and that's on top of the Legion Pro 7i's connectivity win a moment ago. You get 2 CPU options with the Predator Helios Neo, but 3 with the Legion Pro 7i, so you have more flexibility if your needs change later. Both offer 16 GB, 32 GB, or 64 GB of RAM and 1 TB, 2 TB, or 4 TB storage, so those choices are identical. Predator Helios Neo costs $1,899, while Legion Pro 7i is $1,818, a $81 difference that changes little practically. You get black or blue with Predator Helios Neo, and only black with Legion Pro 7i, but color is not the story here. Legion Pro 7i wins 5 categories, Predator Helios Neo 2, and both prices are linked in the description below. Predator Helios Neo is for gamers and power users who value long battery life and a comfortable, responsive keyboard above all else. If you care most about a high-resolution OLED panel, this is not the right pick. The main reason to hesitate: you give up a sharper 2560 by 1600 resolution for a basic 1920 by 1200 screen. Legion Pro 7i is built for gamers and creators who want the best graphics performance, a sharper 2560 by 1600 OLED panel, higher brightness, and more CPU choices than you'll find elsewhere at this price. If battery life is your top priority, skip Legion Pro 7i. Its 80 watt-hour battery just doesn't last as long unplugged. Which would you pick, the Predator Helios Neo or the Legion Pro 7i, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.